When it comes from like other stuff, besides of boxing, what else do you do, in order to, I guess, go and do a speech or talk to the schools? What is it for you, to go out there?
I try to do as much as I can with this platform of boxing and try to use it to give back. It's very important for me to reach out to youth, and I've gone back to my home school, my grade school in Belleville, Illinois, the Franklin Elementary School, Franklin Stars, and I've done an assembly with them. I've had a chance to donate books for some of the kids who don't have money to buy their own books. And, that's the school I went to, and I was in a position that a lot of those kids are in, with little money, and at times, we were homeless, and I just want them to know that there's somebody that's, like, rooting them on and cheering them on, and they have somebody that they can turn to, and people are trying to help them, and so now it's their turn to be fighters and to really fight to get their education and fight to just make sure that they become something, really great. So I try my best to get to different schools. I've been to some schools here in Chicago. I've been to all-girls high school, Resurrection High School, just talk to them about my life and talk to them about some of the things that I've had to go through. And for them, it was kind of a little shell-shocking because I don't think that they've ever had to be in those kind of situations. So it's just kind of like them learning about the world a little differently. I also do some talks at work for our PEP program, which is our personal and professional enhancement program. So I talk about things, with me moving to Chicago and having to step out of my comfort zone and stepping out of the box to get to, the next level and the aspirations that I've had. So some of the speeches that I've given to my job, those were before my world titles, and I would just tell them, like, I'm going to be a world champion and I'm going to have belts. And for them to see it come to fruition is really exciting for them and us, together. So they've been a great help in letting me kind of share my story as well.
That's super amazing to hear, your story, Jessica, and I can't wait to see you back to New York one day in order to, I would say, speak to over here to the youth, because a lot of the people, that we seen, like I always said it, and it's not a secret when I mentioned that our generation is not the same as I used to be. Our generation from back in the days is not the generation that we see in these days, and we need. And when I say we need, it's like I need you, I need any other, athlete to join, I guess a team or use his platform or her platform in order to go and speak, something positive, in order to, make these kids, to pursue a goal or something that they would love to do. It doesn't necessarily have to be boxing. It has to be something else, but make something possible. In my behalf, for you is like you're doing great, and once again I take up my hat off from my head, and I say, hey, I'm very proud of you. I'm very proud of what you do. It's something that is like for me. I always say it's a lot of respect for anybody who does this. It doesn't matter if it is a female boxer or a boxer or probably MMA person or somebody that brings a positive and good vibes to the community. Jessica, when is the next day that probably we will see you back in the ring? I know you're training hard. You do sparring, with many people, but is it something that very soon, or still, negotiating with somebody?
We don't have anything official yet, but definitely looking to have something before the end of the year. And it could be a unification bout. It could be a rematch bout. We don't have any specific details yet, but we're looking to hear from my promoters, Warriors Promotion, and Matchroom soon. And I just let Rick Ramos, my trainer manager, handle all that for me. But like you said, we stay in the gym. We don't have camps because, camps imply that we're going to be working out and then we're going to stop. We usually don't stop for anything. So I just came from sparring after work today and then taught a couple classes, and then going to get up and go train in the morning. It's an everyday thing. It's a lifestyle because, there's people that are looking to take my throne and dethrone me and take what I've fought for, and they're going to bring their best selves. And so my goal is just to continually get better and stronger and smarter and increase my skills. So it's definitely a lifestyle.
I would say, when it comes from you, I seen you how you fight. You're a tough warrior, tough cookie, I would say, and I know you. Whoever wants to come and snatch those belts and take it with them, I know you're gonna be there in order to defend it. With everything what it takes in order to keep it, and I just wish the best for you and everyone. Because at the end of the day, it's a sport, but also I always tell people. No matter what, I want from both persons to come out safety. At the end of the day, they want to see their families back. So, and the best man or the best woman may win on that night. And I can't wait to see all these great fights happen. Jessica, is there any message that you would like to share with the fight fans and give it them, in order that we can, continue following your career and stay tuned on what's next from you?
Everything can be found on either Facebook or Instagram under my name, Jessica McCaskill. My gym is Body Shop Boxing Club, where you can see highlights of us training and working out. My manager is Rick Ramos. You can find him on Facebook under that name, or on Instagram as well. We try to stay very connected with the fans. We want to have that connection. We want people to reach out. We want to have the opportunity to speak to schools and just build our network. We're fighters, but we're people too, and it's important to use the boxing platform to help as many people as we can. I'm not just here to punch people in the face, but I want to do something meaningful and impactful for as long as I can. So the fans are always appreciated, and just know that we're always going to be working hard, and we respect the sport, and this isn't a game. You can't play boxing, so we're working really hard to keep everything up to par and do our best to make history.
Jessica, I wish you nothing but the best, in order that we will see all these great happens in the future. As a fan also, I would say, and viewer, that eventually I will get to see all these great fights happen in the future. I wish you nothing but the best. God bless you, and
so
fight
much.
fans, definitely stay tuned. The champion, the pride of Chicago, Jessica McCaskill, with us, and we will stay tuned. Thank you, Jessica.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're welcome. A pleasure. My pleasure.